What can be more exclusive than the manner in which the nature of God, in regard to his unity, is declared in the commandment which enforces the duty of loving him above all things? "Hear, O Israel," says the inspired lawgiver, "the Lord thy God is one Lord." Is there any possible ambiguity such language as this? If there were, would not the Lord as Christ, who in so many instances explains the true design of the Mosaic laws, have guarded against the misconception of things when a direct opportunity presented itself for his doing so? And yet, when asked which was the first commandment of all, Mark relates the history. He repeated the very words of Moses, saying, "The first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel, Lord our God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy heart, and with all thy strength." Indeed, in the Greek of the New Testament, recording the words of our Lord, the precept is, if possible, less liable to misinterpretation than in the Hebrew of Moses. For in the Hebrew, the word for God is here, again, Elohim, the form of which, whatever the sense may be, is plural, and on which some, as we have noticed, build an argument for the Trinity of persons. But this is given by the Lord, or by the evangelist writing by inspiration from him, by the common Greek word for God, theos, which, like the corresponding word in English, is in the singular number. It was strange indeed if the word Elohim really involved the mysterious meaning so gratuitously ascribed to it, that all trace of it should disappear on translating it into Greek. Thus, this passage, as given in the New Testament, affords so demonstrative a proof of the pure oneness of the divine being, as is open to no evasion whatsoever. The scribe also, to whom these words were addressed by Jesus, repeated them after him, as we have read in our text, with more emphasis still. For he said unto him, "Well, Master, thou hast said the truth, for there is one God, and there is none other but he." And it is recorded of Jesus that so far from disapproving of this statement of the doctrine, he saw that he answered discreetly. Indeed, this is the doctrine which is constantly taught by the Lord and his apostles. He said on another occasion, "There is none good but one, that is God." Paul declares repeatedly that there is one God, and James says, "Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well." The same great truth is also repeatedly propounded in the negative form. Moses says to Israel, respecting the wonders wrought by the Lord in Egypt, Deuteronomy 4:34. So Hannah says in her prayer, 1 Samuel 1-2. But with what majesty does Jehovah himself declare the same truth by his prophet Isaiah, chapter 45, verses 5, 6, 14, 18, 21, and chapter 22:7. Again, Isaiah 42:8, 43:10-11, 46:9. Jehovah declares that he performs the whole alone by myself, and this because he alone is the God of heaven and earth. Can testimony be more express? What subtitles can be devised to overthrow the evidence of such passages as these, and to make us conclude that when God constantly declares that he is one, we are to interpret that one to mean three?